because I'd like to get in my colleague Mahima on Jubilant Foodworks, which is seeing some serious buying today after the results and the con call. Mahima, what stood out in this delivery and the con call?
Right. So I'll start with the key takeaways of the entire Q2 results for Jubilant Foodworks, where like-for-like growth stood at around 2.8%, which is outpaced most of the QSRs that have come out with the results so far. The dine-in sales were weak at 5.6%, but their monthly active users have gone up by 18.5%, which means that their online sales are really picking up as compared to the in-store sales, and margins were impacted due to waiver of delivery fee. Now, their online sales are picking up because of two things. That first of all, they've promised that their delivery will happen within the period of 15 minutes, and secondly, they've waived off delivery fee beyond a certain cost of per delivery cost, which is why their online sales have picked up. So this is something that has really augured growth for Jubilant Foodworks in Q2. In terms of the numbers, revenue was up 42%, EBITDA was up 43%, margins were by and large the same as compared to the Q2 FY24, and net profit was up. Net profit was down 31%. Now, net profit was down 31% because of higher staff costs as well as higher depreciation expenses on account of the number of stores that they are adding. In terms of the brokerage views, Nuvama has reiterated hold, but they've revised the target price to 631 from 568 rupees earlier. They remain bullish on company's turnaround potential, and the potential like-for-like growth in Q2 FY25 has set it apart in the challenging market that QSRs are facing otherwise. And the focus on delivery and innovative strategies has fueled success for the company, but slight adjustment in the EPS and the earnings estimates they've made. In terms of City on Jubilant Foodworks, they've retained buy with a target price of 700, and they've cut it slightly from 715, but they say that they continue to operationally outperform Jubilant for them, and recent initiatives to improve dine-in sales and like-for-like growth continues to improve and outpace the sector, and Jubilant Foodworks still remains their preferred pick in the QSR space. So this is the overall view of how Q2 has panned out for Jubilant Foodworks, and so it's still started seeing growth in terms of online sales.
Thanks a lot for that, Mahima. Consumption, Abhay, has largely been sulking, but here's Jubilant Foodworks talking about accelerating growth in Q3. A few others have done this. Is there a chalk and cheese out here in consumption? And define for us, to your mind, what has been chalk and what has been cheese?
Again, as I said, Niraj, that the management, what we just heard from Mahima, that Jubilant Foodworks took the leadership in waiving off the delivery fees. Now, I think that is the kind of management that can foresee, that they need to do something differently, make some adjustment in the delivery pricing menu to continue to grow in a downward market. So I think the management that gets it is going to do well, even though the costs will go up. They went up, the staff costs went up because they're not recovering for delivery while paying the delivery people. But at the same time, you want to protect your market share even in a down cycle. And so that's when you need to make these bets. I think the market is rewarding the company for that, the stock for that kind of approach that, look, we will not let orders fall, even if it means that we need to give some incentive back to the consumers to consume. So I would like to see more such innovative strategies from different consumer companies across the board, to give an incentive to the customers to consume, not by doing month-end sales or festive sales, but make some tweaks in pricing, make some tweaks in delivery costs to make it, attractive for customers to consume. So I think that's where the cheese kind of companies will be. The chalk companies will obviously be who continue to do what they have always done without making any tweaks.
So did you like the commentary from Jubilant, for example, Abhay? I'm not asking you to comment on the stock as a buyer or a seller, but just the commentary.
No, I think the commentary, it's a great brand. I mean, we all are consumers. We all, it's a brand, it's a product that we want to have, so it has its own brand pull, product pull. Now, in that environment, the management has a difficult job of still growing through opening new stores. And it is a point when you hit a kind of, the top, and then you are struggling for where do I open new stores? How do I drive same store sales growth. So they have outlined some strategies. I would like them to see how they play out over the next quarter. But I think the way they are going, they're at least thinking about how to grow both same sales store growth and also add new stores.